Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly focus for February the 19th through to the 25th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being a part of my path going forward. They're coming alive. We better get to the cards. Okay, let's do that. Okay, our underlying energy is the Knight of Wands. Unlike everybody else, this is a time to pause. This is a time to stop. This is a time to reflect. And it makes sense. I mean, you are in your birthday month, right? So happy birthday, Pisces. Because the sun has just moved into your sign. So yeah, we're going to be looking about things we want to let go of. Things that the things that we've been through. First of all and foremost, look at what it took to get to the here and now. Okay, your challenges, your triumphs, your successes, your failures. Your failures was just one way it didn't work. Okay, so we just know that we can throw that one to the trash and try it in a new direction, a new way, new tactics perhaps. Being grateful for the here and now, that's doubly important. We need to be aware of what we already have to work with, the things that surround us, the things that make us happy, fill us with joy, the things that we are thankful for in our lives. And the last part of this is asking for protection, for guidance, for a straight path. Asking for the things that we want to transform into a reality in our life before we go forward. So this week, for the most part, I think you're looking at where you want to go and with what you have already in place to work with. And understanding your talents and abilities, your strengths, your, loving yourself, flaws and all. We have the Ten of Wands. It's time to release some of those things that you're taking with you. Your steps are very burdensome here. You're trying to get to the castle. The castle, by the way, is this little tiny stick right there. See that little tiny stick sticking out of the ground? That's actually the castle. That's how far you have to go in order to get to your best life ever. Okay? You're never going to make it if you keep all this baggage hanging off of you. It's time to release the baggage. It's time to let it go. It's time to move away from that experience. It's time to let happiness and joy into your life. And I think even as you start this week, you find this happiness and this joy that you want to celebrate the moment. You want to invite in a little bit of serendipity. You want to allow your creativity to flow, your self-expression to flow. You want giggles and laughter and joy in your life, especially as the beginning of the week. So, better sooner rather than later of thinking about, some of those wands that we carry with us have growth. We want to take those things with us, but some are deadwood. And we need to figure out what the deadwood is in our life and respond accordingly. We have the moon. This is the inner child. This is what do you truly want, okay? When you're closing your eyes and you're making a wish and you're ready to blow out that birthday candle, what is your deepest desires? What is your wants? What would bring joy in? What fills you with passion? These are the things that you want to gravitate with this week, of what really makes you shine, fills you with passion, fills you with enthusiasm, allows your creativity to flow, your self-expression to flow. What are the things? What is the secret recipe to have those things happening on a consistent basis in your life? And we have the Two of Swords. There is a decision to be made here. It's probably not a very pleasant decision, but one that needs to be made. And so in one area of your life or another, maybe in several. Okay, there's a lot of emotion attached to this card. So it's not an easy decision to make. You're obviously not going to make everybody happy with the decision that you have to make. So make sure that you are happy with the decision. This is going to take courage. This could allow you to step into a passion, a dream, a desire. You're blindfolded here, so you're not going to get the answers from the external world. You have to look within. It follows the moon card, so you have the answer within. You have to go in search of the answer. First card for work and career, the Four of Swords. This is about recuperation. This is about rest. This is about knowing that you are ready to embark upon a brand new journey and you need to be rejuvenated. You need to feel alive. You need to have your energy. You need to have that vitality. So for this week, take off the armor, hang up the weapons, lay down, take care of yourself, pamper yourself, give yourself a treat, go for a spa day. Go do something that just you like to do. Okay, maybe it's reading a book. Maybe it's taking a bubble bath. Maybe it's a hike through a forest or along a shoreline. This is about knowing that there is a brand new day awaiting you, a brand new path awaiting you, and there is one. It is your birthday month, so sooner or later you're going to head it. I don't think it's going to be this week that you actually see it. This week is more about pulling back and relaxing and recuperating. Get a little bit more information. We have the Ten of Spades. A little bit of luck is here when it comes to work and career. So things can just happen. You don't have to even be present for them. You don't have to be giving it your all for these magical moments to appear. This little stroke of luck. All of a sudden the phone rings and it's like, hey, I was just talking to this person. They've got a business and I thought of you immediately. Like it is like it was created for you. And they give you all the information and you follow through and wow, look at that. You've landed the perfect job, the perfect career. That could be one way of looking at this card. But it's more about backing it up. It's more about observing what's out there. Okay? And through the observation period, you will see a new perception, a new understanding, a new clarity of how to go forward. You may be looking at ways of, having a healthier self-image of yourself or a healthy ego. You might be building your confidence during this time. So know that whatever you want to go forward in, nobody really knows the job until they're in the job. Okay? Nobody is really in that business until they're actually in that business. So even if you think that you are well equipped, you won't be. And don't worry about that because you will learn everything you are capable of learning and you will learn everything that is needed to know. There'll be some stumbling blocks, there will be some lessons, there will be some challenges, but that's okay. That's expected when we go into uncharted territory. I think you're going into uncharted territory. Let's pull one more card, see what it has to tell us. Peace. Archangel Azrael. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Yeah, it's like letting go. It's like releasing. It's like not rushing towards the finish line. It's kind of like the finish line is moving towards me. I know it, so I don't have to go towards the finish line right now. Because that starting line is actually coming to me, so I can go to the finish line. Right now, I'm not even sure where that finish line is anyways. Release the past. It only stays alive in your mind. The past is the past. Put it to rest. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's a skill set that you once had to use all the time. There could be a lot of things going into this to set you into a new path. There is an enriching future coming, a very enriching future coming. I do believe that. I don't think it's here yet. I think right now we are gaining a new perspective of what we want to step into, where we want to utilize our talents, our abilities. I mean, we had, what was it, the Ten of Wands? No, the Knight of Wands for our underlying energy for the whole week of being thankful for the here and now and seeing what we can use in the here and now to actually move ourselves forward, where we can step, where we can align our new path, or align with our new path, I should say. Let's go to relationships. We have the Judgment card. Well, don't be too hard on anybody else, okay, in relationships. Just because you would have done it doesn't mean they're going to do it, okay? And that's just a basic reality. So, try not to judge. Try not to judge yourself, Okay, am I being a good enough friend? Should I do this for them? Should I do that for them? No, none of the above. Just be yourself. Be present. That's what they need more than anything else in the relationship at this point in time from you. Okay, maybe towards the end of the week we'll be looking a little bit more of, in fact, we'll be probably looking at what needs to go within the relationships, or relationships that have overstayed their welcome. It's like you're branching into a new territory, and there has to be goodbyes when we're going into the unknown, into the new territory. So I am going to put that out there. But with the Judgment card, it's about believing in yourself first and foremost when it comes to the relationship, knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you are deserving, knowing that you are a precious gift that you are sharing with another. Did I say that last week to you too? Sounds familiar. Somebody asks you out on a date if you're dating. Somebody asks you out for a date. Don't judge the book by the cover. You might be surprised at who you end up dating if you follow that rule of thumb. Experience the moment. Enjoy the night or the afternoon, whatever the date may be. Doesn't mean you're signing any kind of contracts. It just means that you are enjoying time with another person and you are learning something probably about yourself in the process. Get a little bit more clarity here. We have the Two of Spades. So Spades is definitely on the board. It really is a week for you to back it up and really look at, observation. Observation is key here because you will gain new perspectives. You will see where you can have a healthier ego or a healthier self-image about yourself. Or maybe where you didn't know how to approach this or how to do this. It's funny because that's a 20 energy and this is a 2 energy. So it's very much about seeing the beauty of who you are, your talents, your abilities, what you bring to the table. And know that it is a gift, and they should be very thankful of that gift. And they are giving you the gift of themselves. So don't be too fast to tear that apart. Rather, see the beauty of the person. See the reflection of who you are within that person, perhaps. Because there's some kind of clarity that comes out of this. There's some kind of... there's an observation. Let's get one more card here. Loosen your grip, coping mechanism, destiny, addiction, let God in. So we had this one, let go and let God, and this one says let God in. So maybe you're having conflicts with your spirituality right now. There's been many a time where I said, that's it. I don't even believe you're up there. I think we've all said that at some point in our life. I know I have. And then we find our way back. But there could be some kind of crisis of conscience right now coming in here. Something that you need to let go of. Something that's working against you. To allow yourself to look for those new paths. Relationships, we have things here like coping mechanisms, addiction. We can get addicted to another personality, absolutely. We can start leaning on that person. We can become very dependable upon that person. And so we have to stand in our own independence. We have to know our own worth. We have to, once again, I'm back to, you got to know your own worth within the relationship. I think that's probably the key thing here, is knowing your worth. That if you want to create beauty and harmony within the relationships, then you first have to look at yourself and what you need within that relationship. Maybe you're not giving of yourself in that relationship, or maybe there's a reason behind why you don't give in yourself in that relationship. I really get this as an observational week for you to just pull it back and look at certain areas of your life. Let's go to the spirituality. Let's see if that gives us any clues here. We have the Knight of Cups. So it's, yeah, it's just about enjoying the moment with another. It's about letting in happiness. I would say a spiritual retreat would be a beautiful thing for you. Even if there's a fair going on or some kind of luncheon where there's like-minded individuals, a meditation club, a yoga class, uh, somebody teaching something when it comes to spirituality. I could see you getting into all these things and just relaxing in the moment, meeting new people, enjoying the people that are around you, enjoying the conversations that are being had, delving into your spirituality on a deeper level. Jack of Hearts. Jack of Hearts is the Knight of Cups. So I just really be repeating myself with this. Very strong message when two of the cards are the exact same card. Yeah, this is about loving life and loving yourself and opening up to spirituality, opening up to maybe growing a talent and ability, honing it, finding out that you do have some kind of spiritual or psychic ability, and working with it. I know a lot of empaths are Pisces, so working with that, dealing with that, keeping yourself safe first and foremost, but opening up your heart to allow in the pleasure of another, the joy of another. Especially like-minded individuals on the same path. We'll get one more card here. We've got leadership, set your goals. And I could see this, as we're coming to the end of the reading, that this is the time now to really, so if your birthday is like right now, in about a week, blow out another candle with a whole new set of wishes, okay? Because you're going to want to do that. Because your perceptions are going to change here. This week, if you are observing your life from as a outsider looking in, okay, so try and detach from the emotion a lot, okay, go more with the logic of what you are seeing. You will get this clarity, you will get these perceptions coming in of how you actually want to move forward, of how you want to grow within the relationships, grow within the environment, grow within work and career, growing within the community, growing definitely within the relationships. Remember, if you are seeking harmony and beauty and love within those relationships, then please do not compromise yourself away. Don't give parts of yourself away. Don't give part of your power away. Rather, collaborate with them so that it's a win-win situation for the both of you. You both feel strong. So leadership, set your goals. I would think you are being the leader of you. Okay? You're not really being a leader of anybody else. You're being a leader of your own destiny going forward. And I think this week you get a lot of clarity and understanding of what that entails a little bit more. And then you can set your sights on exactly where you want to go. We'll get one more card here. We have the Lovers. This is growing things deeper and stronger, embracing certain things in your life, wanting to grow them into a strength, falling in love with things, letting out a passion, a desire, embracing those things. Yeah, it's really finding a true sense of yourself this week, of where you want to go, of what you want, how you want to develop yourself, relationships, your spirituality, your psychic abilities, and even work, right? Something really wonderful is right around the corner for you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.